Morning, everybody. It's really early. It's like 6 o'clock. Mike woke me up because he was freezing to death in his wool blankets. So he's got a little bit of a fire started. So it is what it is. I'm up now. Time to get on with the day. Yeah, well.
Seriously, this is all very icy. I feel right there about spring money.
Yeah, I can see. I see the peanut butter streaks of dirt and snow. Oh, wow. Mike's whole camp is just like littered in Narnian winter. Goodness gracious.
Don't look at my pillow.
Wow. Oh yeah, this snow is not packed down like it was last night. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh my goodness. It's making me 100% appreciate my floating tent. Wow. Tarps and everything are snowed over. Now I'm pretty sure it's just because we're up in the mountains. You could hear like this crazy howling wind that I've never heard before. And even inside my floating tent, I was like getting shifted around in my hammock. I was like, you gotta be joking. There's no way. But yeah, man. It doesn't seem like it was a crap ton of snow. Looks like maybe it was only like 2 or 3 inches, but it lasted for a good 3 or 4 hours of a big snowstorm. So I checked the temperature. It's like negative 10 degrees Celsius right now. Not the coldest I've experienced, but the warmth of the sun hasn't come over the ridge yet. And we still have a pretty good breeze flowing through, left over from the snow. But Mike's got some firewood coming, got the fire going, and I'm 10 feet away from it right now, and it feels good. So we've got some work to do. I was thinking about building a primitive shelter, but hearing his horror stories of what he was doing, I was like, I don't know, I might spend one more night in my hammock. I was like, I'm from South Texas, dude. I'm just glad I'm up here and not dead yet. All right, well, I was trying to leave, but Outdoor Mama laid down the law and was like, no, babe, you have to have your soup. Look at all that. It looks good. Oh, man. I don't need a whole lot. I just need some fatty broth. That'd be perfect, baby. Save the rest for yourself, please. Oh, yeah. Oh, it smells so good.
How is it?
Oh, hot. Hot, 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 hot.
You want me to cool it down a little?
What you say in the snow?
Uh-huh.
No, it'll cool off really quick. This is titanium. It doesn't hold heat very well. Oh, salt is so good. You want to taste it? It's really yummy. All that rendered fat and the protein in the fish, yeah. I have a stick that I'm going to try for my hand axe. See if I can get some work done. Alright, so this is Mike's shelter that he's been working on. He was very cold last night, but as you can see, he's gotten a lot more of it done since my shelter is pretty much good to go and everything's set up and rigged. I'm gonna go off up here, find some pine boughs for him, and help him cover off this area. So in here, it's nice and cozy. Like honestly, it looks really freaking good. He's got the tarp over here. We're gonna get some pine boughs to cover this up. We don't want that blowing off in the snow. We do have some areas we need to cover up. And we're gonna take this tarp area and bring it down because we wanna kind of surround him more instead of just a half a dome. But all in all, it's coming together way more than it did yesterday. Yesterday, you guys saw me breaking ice for the trout fishing with the Axis. But we actually want to use it in its primary function, which is to use it as a survival axe. So we're gonna haft it up and have a little bit of fun. got this guy all done up, ready to go, solid as a rock. Now that I've spent way too much of my life hafting this thing, that's probably my only gripe with survival axes. I did it a little over the top because of where I am. I just want to make sure this is going to be rock solid for some projects. But now that Mike pretty much has half his shelter built, let's see if I can help him with a little bit before the day's over. Did it! Nice!
Hey, baby.
Hey!
How'd it go?
If there was no snow on the ground, it'd be super easy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the axis did pretty good. It's not a huge tree, but it'll definitely give Mike's shelter a whole lot. And if you guys are wondering why I'm helping Mike with his shelters, we're a family, we're a team, we gotta take care of each other. And he has his envision for his kind of hobo shelter. I wanted to do the same thing, but honestly, these temperatures for me right now, as a South Texaner who needs a lot more time to get used to it, I figured I can be a part of this build and live vicariously through him, because have some fun with it. So So this is spring water straight from the creek when we went fishing yesterday. Yeah, I have no idea what we're talking about. It's gonna be a whole playlist up in the right hand corner of the screen.
I'm gonna finish my fish head soup, and then I am gonna work on building some chairs for all three of us.
All right, so while Mike's back there working on his shelter, Outdoor Mama's getting the bench done, I'm gonna go try to help her find some good logs and saw them down and bring them back up to camp. About 6 feet. A little bit longer than you. A little bit longer than me, yeah. Okay, I got you. Mike, this looks amazing, brother. Oh my goodness. This shelter is astonishing. I like it. Yeah, well-deserved hydration, for real.
I think so.
I think it'd be much warmer tonight, man.
Yeah, this will stop a lot more wind. We didn't have this whole section on the front last night, so.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the only opening. Wind will get in a little bit, but I'm not worried. I don't think it'll be as bad as last night.
No, not at all. Dude, I like it. This is so cool. The only thing that would make it better is if you could plastic line the inside and then tarp it on the outside, just like the that old dude that Mikhail based the super shelter off of.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, for minimal resources, a lot of sweat equity.
You know what?
Turned out pretty good.
If I'm cold tonight, I'll just set up the super shelter.
Right? You got it?
I know.
There you go, baby. Good job. Will this piece be long enough? Let me see. Scooch.
Yeah.
Mostly.
That'll work.
Alright, let's try to trim off these little poker butts so it doesn't hit us in the bum.
Okay, after all loaded.
Hey, you did good. Teamwork.
Hey babe, how you like it?
Way better, actually.
Is your butt freezing?
No, no. I mean, it's not like a Serta cushion or a lazy boy or nothing, but as far as being close to the campfire and being able to eat, it's gonna be perfect. Good job, babe.
We've got some old man's beard and some paper wasp nest. Awesome fire starters. There we go.
Oh my gosh, this is getting slicker and slicker and slicker. I'm totally glad you made that bench.
You know what I'm gonna do though?
Huh?
I'm gonna build little stairs right there. As soon as I get this fire going.
Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier.
Yeah, as soon as I get this fire going nice and good, I'm gonna build stairs right there.
Oh, it's a little long, but it'll work, right?
Yeah, I think it'll work.
There we go. We have CB radios while we're up here in the mountains. So we do a check-in once in the morning, once at night, just to let the folks who know we're up here know that we're still safe and we're still warm, alive, all that good stuff. So if anybody was concerned and wondering if we were being completely immature and crazy coming down here, we're not. We have a smidge of a safety net. There's someone who's got our coordinates, know where we are, knows how to get a hold of us. So just letting you know, I just got to go over to the other side of the ridge so I can make that call.
Looks good though, doesn't it?
It does. It'd be nice to have warm water instead of cold.
I know. Is that enough?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay. If you want some meat, you can grab your fork and get some out.
I'll think about that. I don't want to eat
Oh,
your fish and his fish because I know
There's
he'll
plenty.
probably want some when he comes back.
All right.
You didn't bring your tongue?
No. This is titanium though. It cools down pretty quick.
I was being nice and letting you test first.
That tastes good. Feels good too. What do you think about your water goods touch food?
Tastes good.
All right, so Mike has dug a little step right there for us. So that way when we're tending the fire, we won't slip to our deaths and fall and everything else in between.
Fallen branch.
Well, at least you guys didn't get lost.
Oh, that looks so good.
Warm up by the fire. Get yourself all cozy.
I'm not gonna lie, that fire pit got really big since I first started.
Yes, it did.
All right, so we're sitting on Outdoor Mama's super bench. Got the food cooking. It's been a tiring day. Most of it's been a lot of working, chopping, and walking.
Yeah.
And the walking wouldn't be bad, but going up and down, whew, tires you out.
These hills are steep, man.
They're no
I
joke.
will say though, it does feel good to know that you've done all this, you know?
Oh no, there's a very good sense of pride and accomplishment. I feel very, very proud of myself, you, Mike, this whole group. It's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of teamwork, a lot of positivity, because there's a lot of mistakes been made. a lot of oopsies, and we just kind of lift each other up, and I think that's the big important thing.
Near-death experiences.
Inadvertently, yeah. I was like, you know, when you're dealing with sub-freezing temperatures up in the mountains, just knowing that you have a good group of people to have your back and keep each other motivated is, I love it, man.
It's been on there a while. Let's test it or check it. And that won't be too hot for my gloves.
Oh, that looks so good.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What do you think?
That looks really good.
It does. It smells good. I can smell it from here. I'm like 2 feet away. Oh my fajitas. That's fajitas for anybody who doesn't know. And it's very annoying to most of my subscribers, but you know, we're going to hook it up with some of that broth in there though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Heck yeah, man. All right, guys, look at that. This is a zebra straight from Africa.
Right?
No one's going to know exactly what it is. They're like, what is it? Oh, do you see how fatty that broth is? Oh my gosh. It's so good. Did you get burned, babe? Before we partake? Yeah. Dear Lord, thank you for this bountiful harvest of zebra, yak, lion meat, and nourish it to our bodies with this fatty fish broth and the awesome companionship with my wife and my good friend Mike up here in the mountains. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Oh my goodness, dude. This is the best iguana ever.
Right?
It's horse.
Great.
Of course.
Of course.
We're Dothraki. I have noticed that keeping the broth in there will keep your food a little bit hotter longer.
Mm-hmm.
This is awkward.
All these bones have to go back in the pot. Tomorrow.
Look at that, guys. It's so huge. I know it's in my mouth. They're like, Chris, you're disgusting. We got an expert. We put enough water in it, though.
Mm-hmm. Fill it up.
Like that zebra pot from Firebox, though. It's not Dutch oven worthy, but that locking lid helps kind of keep a lot of that moisture in so it doesn't just escape so fast.
Mm-hmm.
It can go several hours.
This is really good.
Honestly, I think my most enjoyable part of it is realizing how clumsy all of us are on the mountain. Like, none of us can walk. I feel like we're like 3-day-old penguins in the Arctic trying to figure out, like, we have no snow legs.
Look at that big chunk.
Oh, yeah. Talk about spoilage.
Right?
That's good.
That's good.
So, baby, now that we're talking, I know there's a lot of ladies out there who enjoy the outdoors. But what is your favorite thing about kind of getting away from the city and other people and kind of just being with like your best friends and family and stuff?
The best thing about it?
Yeah.
I think for me, it's just the experience of having nothing around, like no technology, no distractions. Yeah,
I gotcha.
But getting to get to know everybody better.
Yeah, you really kind of get a good sense of who someone really is when there is a forced sense of teamwork. Everyone has
everything goes wrong.
Yeah. Though the video you guys are seeing is going to look nice and pretty. I think we've all fallen on our butt 83 times. Probably have a broken bone somewhere.
Probably. Just looking at you, Mike.
My butt gets frozen about a half hour at a time when I sit down.
Right.
Which, mad props to Mama for coming up with the log bench.
Bruised is not broken.
True.
Wow. Close enough for me. Yeah. While you were off radioing and Mike went to go look for you to make sure you didn't die.
it just took a while because I was getting tired because I usually do it earlier in the day when I have a little bit more pep, and we just kind of lost track of time because we were trying to finish this shelter up.
Well, what I was saying is,
yeah,
I fell like 3 times when you guys were gone.
Dude, the branches reach out for you, man.
They really do.
You.
They make awesome fire tinder and kindling and stuff during the winter though. Oh my goodness. Like, I'm so jealous but envious and like thankful that they don't have all that desert dry hard wood that we do in Texas up here, because that would just be a nightmare. That'd probably just make it unlivable at that point.
Yeah, up here I have to reach up 10 feet away and grab that stick off of that tree. It's really hard.
It's like cheating. Hey babe. Yeah, go get firewood. Okay. Done. You just went to the tree next to you. Yep. That dinner was so good. Weather's dropping, temperature's dropping. I think it was like -7 when I went to go to bed. But now I get to be in my hammock and I get some sleep, rest up, and all that food and nutrients get me going and give me some energy for tomorrow. It was super awesome to help Mike get the shelter all done up and put together. It was a heck of a fun project. I'm super proud of what he built, man. Super cool. I'm just glad I got to be a part of it and kind of help out a little bit and cut a few trees down. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying this venture so far. Between the awesome ice fishing, primitive shelter builds, we got a lot of ideas coming for tomorrow and the rest of the week. But just about does it, guys. See you in the next one.